250 years of slavery, 100 years of Jim Crow, sharecropping, the Ku Klux Klan, lynchings, bombings, mass incarceration, the separation and destruction of the black family. All of that has had an effect on our mind. Our mind needs to be decolonized. We today are experiencing mental slavery, not physical slavery as once our ancestors had to endure. In my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, we take you through every step to start releasing the chains that's on your mind. He or she who controls the mind control the person. It is in the vested interest of the white supremacist system to keep your mind bogged down in a mental slavery, throwing entertainment, throwing drugs, throwing alcohol, anything they can at you to keep you bogged down. You got to free yourself from mental slavery by purchasing our book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, today on Amazon. Make sure you share it with your family, share it with your friends. Everyone can benefit from decolonizing the mind, because once your mind is decolonized, you will never be put to sleep again.
You see, there is something that has come to my attention after all the reports and events that have happened over the course of so many years. They do not want our African brethren in America. The Africans in America are not wanted, but then they do not want you to leave. They don't want you in America, and they do not want you to leave America. Now, they do not want you to leave America because if you leave, when you leave, because your departure, your leaving America is inevitable. When you leave, you are the pillar, you are the foundations that are holding together the glory, the success of America as a global superpower. All the inventions as we know them today, we have been deceived into thinking that they have nothing to do with Africans in America. I don't want to call them African Americans because there is no such thing as African American. You are African in America, not African Americans. So they do not want to admit that the biggest inventions, not just in America, but around the world, were invented by our ancestors. So when you leave, a pillar of a house is being uprooted. The house will not stand. America, I told you, is bound to lose its superpower status when our brethren leave in the second Exodus. That is why they do not want you to leave, because the table is on your backs. Yes, the glory is on your backs. So keeping you down means that they will continue to thrive, because they have instituted systems economically in a way that is so sophisticated for you to understand. It can only come to light when it breaks, and it can only break when you leave. That is why they do not want you to leave. They are profiting from black culture, hip-hop, R&B, fashion, design, whatever, you name it. They're profiting so much from the music industry. The biggest names in the rap game as we know it, in the music industry as we know it, in media, entertainment, showbiz as we know them, in athletics, all of them, they are making money for the big record labels, for the Sony Records, for the Sony Entertainment and Universal Records. You understand? So when you leave and bring that culture to the African continent, you are not just dealing a death blow to those corporations that have sought to exploit you, to the systems that have, forever exploited you. But then you're building capacity on the continent to make your dollar and have your dollar in your pocket. But over there, you make $100, you only have 30. But then you are the one that is busting yourself. You are the one that is risking and investing the time and the effort. So that is why they do not want you to leave. They want you to leave because they are tired of the guilt complex that your presence in their faces arouses. They are guilty because of what their ancestors have done to us, have done to you. Every time they see you, that guilt complex, it runs so deep. The guilt complex of the oppressor runs so deep that why do you think they call you monkeys, and not just you, even us? Why do you think they call us all those names? Because we remind them of the evils that their ancestors did to us. So those are the two reasons that they do not want you to leave and they want you to leave at the same time. It is a dilemma, but then we have to apply wisdom. If you do not leave, you are upholding the systems that are oppressing not just you brethren in the diaspora, but also us here on the continent. And when you leave, you're bringing that glory, you're bringing that culture, you're bringing that success, that pool of experience, wealth, and knowledge to the motherland. It's for a mutual economic benefit, for national building, that you may benefit, that the continentals may benefit, to the glory of the Most High God. And we shall celebrate that free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. And on that note, I would like to thank our brethren that are supporting us through Patreon, that are sending us financial donations. You're helping us keep the global African unity message streaming around the world. And for those that have volunteered to come and be part of our joint, our diaspora delegation for our investment group here in Uganda, in East Africa, we welcome you in November. If you want to be a part of this delegation that is coming, please get in touch with us so we can put you in touch with our representatives in the USA so we can make proper plans to come in an organized way. I would like you to bear witness to what we have already done thanks to the funding that you're sending, and make plans to do even greater things. But otherwise, thank you for watching the African Diaspora News Channel, for subscribing to the Africa Today broadcast, for following us, for loving us. Peace and love from the motherland, and God bless you.
These proceedings are concluded. This court is adjourned.
All this shit I did for this motherfucking company? Man, you.
You ever had a great idea stolen from you and didn't know how to go about getting justice? In Charles Ford's The Anatomy of a Corporate Lynching, he takes us behind the scenes of his public copyright and civil rights lawsuit against his employer, Con Edison. In this explosive page-turner, Ford writes of an idea he submitted being taken and used without credit or compensation. In a book where no names have been changed to protect the guilty, Ford details how he stood his ground legally against theft and racial discrimination. Ford's exploration of a corporate lynching attempt inspires readers to pursue justice and fight back legally in the face of corporate opposition and retaliation. The Anatomy of a Corporate Lynching is available on Amazon worldwide in paperback and on Kindle. Find Ford at author Charles Ford on Instagram.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Google Play and Apple App Store.